Okay, in this video we're going to talk about how do we subtract positive and negative numbers. You'll notice this note up here that reminds us when we subtract by a positive number, when we're taking something positive away, our answer is going to get smaller because we took away more positive stuff. When we subtract by a negative number, our answer is actually going to get bigger because when you take away something negative, our answer gets larger. So let's do a couple examples of how to subtract with positive and negative numbers. Let's start with -3 minus -2. Just like I always do, I'm going to start at 0 and go to my first number, which is -3. Now here, I'm subtracting a negative number. When I subtract by a negative number, I know that my answer is supposed to get bigger. So if my answer is supposed to get bigger, I'm going to head to the right on my number line. Because if I go to the right, the numbers start getting bigger. So I'm going to head to the right 2, 1, 2, and I end up with -1. And so the answer to -3 minus -2 is -1. Let's do one last example. Let's try -1 minus 8. As always, start at 0, head to my first number, which is -1. And here I'm subtracting a positive 8. I'm doing minus a positive 8. And when I subtract by a positive number, I know that my answer is supposed to get smaller. So since our answer is supposed to get smaller, I know that I need to go to the left on the number line because that's where the numbers are smaller. So I'm going to start where I left off and go 8 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I landed on -9. Therefore, -1 minus 8 equals -9. And that is how you subtract positive and negative numbers.